Hi friends, welcome back to your practice. My name is Jess and today's class is spicy. It's a more intermediate to advanced Vinyasa class and we'll have the opportunity to work on a lot of the fun challenge poses. We'll do handstand hops, forearm stand or pincha mayurasana, planks, you name it, we have the opportunity for it here. We even have some shrimp and pistol squat variations, which are always so fun and so humbling. If you like practices like this, please subscribe to my channel or share it with a friend so that we can grow our community right here on YouTube. And if you'd like to find me off of YouTube, my website is jrockyoga.com. You'll find retreats, trainings, and information there. And my Instagram is @jrockyoga. I answer all messages, all comments, so if you ever have a question, reach out and I'm happy to help you. Let's get to it. I will see you on the other side. Let's come to get started today on our backs. So you can come down any way that works for you. And we're going to start in a full Shavasana, legs long, toes dropping out to either side. Take up space on your mat here, so allow your palms to flip up in a receiving mudra. And right away, let's bring awareness to your breath. Notice where in your body you're feeling your breath. And can you allow your awareness and your attention to float directly onto your breath? And watch as it moves in and moves out through your body. The more you bring your focus and your presence to your breath, the more you're able to drop into the present moment, here and now. Coming into your body and out of your mind. Allowing yourself to drop. Together, let's take a breath in through our nose, filling all the way up, expanding belly, chest, and then open your mouth, big sigh. And returning our breath to normal, and starting to wiggle our fingers, wiggle your toes, beginning to wake up your body. Start to elongate your arms up over your head. Bring your legs together like one giant leg and point your toes. Maybe rib cage lifts up like the first stretch in the morning. And then pull one knee into your chest on an exhale. And the other. Wrap your arms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees and give yourself a big hug. Thanking yourself for coming to practice today, for making time to move and breathe, and clear space for you to get closer to your true essence, your soul. From here, keeping this rounded curl of the spine, press down into your low back. And then keep your right knee in, but extend your left leg long at like a 45-degree angle, okay? Spread your toes. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, knit your ribs down. Press your tailbone away from you, hollowing out through your core. Good. If this is okay and you can feel your core really engaged, lower your left leg down to a hover. And then allow your right leg to come meet it. Woohoo! Welcome to the beginning of your practice. Keep hollowing through your core, and let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, waking up right away, and 1, hug your knees into your chest, let your head drop, big inhale, exhale, good, take an inhale here, and as you exhale, curl your forehead to your knees, press your low back into the mat, hollow and round like a little ball, keep your left knee in, and then start to extend your right leg to a 45-degree angle. This is where it starts because we want to make sure that we can press our low back down Inhale, and exhale, knit your ribs in. If this is okay, right leg comes to a hover, left leg comes to meet it for 5. Hollow, 4. 3, energy through your toes. And 1, hug your knees into your chest. Big inhale, big exhale. Start to use the power of your core to rock up and back on your mat. And really exaggerate this. Let this be playful and fun. I love to cross my ankles and open my knees to shoot my heart more forward, and that gives me some momentum. Really allowing yourself to massage your spine. When you feel like you have enough momentum, cross your ankles, roll over the tops of your feet, and come to all 4s. Good morning. Well, it's morning where I am, but good day to you. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Grip and press down into your finger pads, and as you inhale, untuck your tailbones, tilting it toward the sky, and drip your belly down toward the earth. Scoop your heart forward, and then as you exhale, curl your tailbone down like your forehead wants to touch your pubic bone. Press the ground away, round like a Halloween cat. Good, inhale, starting with your tailbone, untuck, drip your belly, scoop your heart forward, shoulders wrap around your spine. And as you exhale, round. Good. And then just move with your breath here. Really getting into your intuitive felt sense right away. Seeing what feels good. Moving through your cat and cow. And if you want to add some neck rolls, or maybe you start to even bend into your elbows and take some barrel rolls. Sending your ribcage to the right, belly to the floor, and then ribcage to the left. Just allowing yourself to maybe even close your eyes and go with how it feels. If you took some barrel rolls, switch directions. And then meet back in a neutral spine. Tilt your tailbone up, drip your belly down, shoulder blades around your spine. Sink your sitting bones back toward your heels. Child's pose. Take a breath in, and take a breath out. Inhale, press off of your shins and your feet, come to all 4s. Exhale, glide back, child's pose. Inhale, press up, all 4s. Exhale, tilt your tailbone up and back, sitting bones to heels, child's pose. Last one, and this time inhale, glide forward. This time, exhale, tuck your toes, lead with your tailbone, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breath in and breath out. And our first downward facing dog today. So again, tapping into your felt sense. Bend into your knees, sway your hips, any movements that feel good here. Maybe you shake your head yes and no. And then come back to a neutral down dog. Hands shoulder width apart, gripping into your finger pads and pressing your fingers down. Knees can be a little bit bent to tilt your tailbone up toward the sky, lengthening your spine. As you inhale, come up onto your tippy toes, and as you exhale, drop your heels over toward the right. Squeeze your right hip towards your right armpit. Bend into your knees a little bit and press your heart back towards your thighs. Inhale into your left side body, really breathing into your left rib cage. A nice juicy stretch. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels drop over to your left, bend your knees and squeeze your left hip towards your left armpit. Breathe into your right rib cage as you press your heart back towards your thighs. Inhale, up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, heels reach toward the earth, down dog. Ground in here. Find length from your crown of head all the way up toward your tailbone. Breath in and breath out. On your next inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. And as you exhale, curl your pubic bone to your belly button to your rib cage, and your rib cage to your sternum, bringing you to a high plank. Hold in your high plank, Press down through your arms and wrap your elbows back. Feel nice and strong here. Heart shoots a little bit forward. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend your elbows back, lower through chaturanga all the way to your belly. Beautiful. Take your hands wide and tent up onto your fingertips, spiking your elbows up toward the sky. Untuck your toes, pressing through the tops of your feet. And as you inhale, lift from the back of your heart, sequentially rippling up until your eyes lift. Wide cobra. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale, back of heart lifts, press into your fingertips, eyes lift last. Exhale, release. Last one, inhale. Exhale, release. Hands beside your rib cage. As you inhale, cobra pose or upward facing dog, lifting your hips and thighs up, curling and inflating your heart toward the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Gaze is forward. Bend your knees, step or lightly float toward the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, pulling the back of your heart through the front of your heart. Exhale, fold, inner thighs spiraling in, sitting bones spiraling out. Halfway lift, once again, inhale, lengthen, shoulders wrap around your spine. Exhale, fold. Last one, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Staying in this fold, grabbing opposite elbows and separate your feet a little wide if your big toes are touching. And start to just hang heavy. Maybe you sway a little bit from left to right. Crown of head reaching toward the earth. Just letting your hamstrings know that we're going to be moving soon. Release your hands down toward the mat, bend into your knees, and start to roll one vertebrae at a time all the way up to stand. When you get there, reach your arms up over your head, press through your feet, look up. As you exhale, hands to heart center, close your eyes. Allow yourself to welcome in an intention for your practice today. What is it that you would like to cultivate in your body, mind, and soul? Allow your intention to shift and change day to day, moment to moment, and evolve and grow as you evolve and grow. Once you find your intention, take a few grounding breaths, settling it into your physical body. Release your hands down by your sides, blink your eyes open, and as you inhale, sweep your arms up over your head, big stretch. As you exhale, bow forward and fold, gentle bend at your knees all the way down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, high plank, breathe out. Pausing in your high plank, grip into your finger pads here. As you inhale, glide your shoulders past your wrists, and as you exhale, chaturanga, hold your chaturanga. Lift your right toes, place them down. Lift your left toes, you can do it. Place them down. One more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Whoo, untuck your toes. Wide cobra, inhale, ripple up. Exhale, release, hands by your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Deep breath in through your nose. Long breath out. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. On your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes. Gaze is forward, bend your knees, step or float. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach up, stretch up. Exhale, bow forward and fold, let it go. Halfway lift, belly hugs in, gaze goes forward. Exhale, plant your hands and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart, cobra or upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Deep breath in, long breath out. Inhale, press your hands into the earth. Exhale, invite your heels closer to your mat. On your next inhale, come up on your tippy toes, gazes forward. As you exhale, step or float. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach up, stretch up. Exhale, bow forward and fold, leading with your heart all the way down. Halfway lift, breathe in, look up. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float, and lower down. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide back. Downward facing dog, reconnect. Slow your breath. Slow your heart rate. Last one, inhale up on your tippy toes. Exhale, gazes forward, step or float. Halfway lift, breathe in, warming the body. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, reach up, big stretch. Exhale, bow forward and fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe it in. Chaturanga, exhale, we're getting warm. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Elbows wrap back, biceps wrap forward. Exhale, like pull your belly button up to the sky as you glide back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and long breath out. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, come up on your tippy toes and walk in about a foot, a short down dog. Big toes to touch, knees go wide, sit down on your heels. This is your lily pad. Hollow through your belly with an exhale. Grip into your fingers and look between your hands. Option one, you inhale here. Exhale, hollow and straighten, pressing the ground away, wrapping your elbows back and pressing into your fingers. This is very strong. If you can keep the integrity here with shoulders over wrists, then next time you inhale, exhale, little hop and you kiss your heels to your bum. Just a donkey kick. If you can keep the integrity there, you're gonna take full frog hops. We're gonna take 3 to 5. It's early in the practice, so just work on really the integrity in your arms and hollowing through your core, right? The floating will come with time. Ready? Let's go. Inhale, exhale. Two more. If you get a hold, take it. We meet in a fold at the top of our mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, sit low. Reach your arms up, sit down, fingers spread wide. Come up onto your tippy toes. Start to lower down and open your knees wide like our lily pad. Reach your arms out in front of you and use this counterbalance to just gently place your bum on the ground. Walk your feet out in front of you. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, curl and absorb your ribs into your body as you slowly lower. Press into your feet, lift your heart. Slow, 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 curl, curl, curl. When the low back gets to the earth, but your shoulders are still lifted, lift your legs like we did in the beginning. Spread your toes, energy for 5, 4, 3, hollow through your core. 2, you can do it. 2, and 1, hug your knees into your chest, big love. Whew. All right, rock and roll, up and back. This one's a spicy one, we're free moving, we're rocking and rolling. Up and back. When you feel like you have enough momentum, you plant your hands, you step back, you can float back and move through your vinyasa. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide it back. Left foot step center, inhale your right leg all the way up toward the sky. As you exhale, come up onto your left tippy toes and flex your right foot. Start to bring your straight right leg forward and try and tap your right wrist. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, up onto the left tippy toes, try and tap your right wrist. 2. Inhale up. Last time, tap. Inhale up. This time, curl your heel to your bum, knee to your nose, round up on the back toes. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Whoo. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise. As you exhale, warrior 2, open it up. Good, inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Right knee forward, scoop your heart up and back. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, cartwheel your hands down toward the earth. Come up onto your back tippy toes, press and round like a cat. You can either step back or suction your straight leg back, down dog. Inhale up on the tippy toes, exhale, round forward, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide it back. Left leg lifts up to the sky, inhale. Exhale, up on your right tippy toes, flex your left toes to your shin. Try and tap left wrist. Good, inhale up. Exhale, try and tap. Boop. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, tap. Last one, inhale. This time, exhale, curl your heel to your bum, round your knee to your nose, and step left foot to left thumb. I said last one twice there. Inhale, lift, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip your front palm and reach forward. And as you exhale, reverse. Big stretch. Keep drawing your left knee forward as your left armpit goes back. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down toward the mat. All 10 toes point forward. Press and round. Squeeze belly to thigh. Flex toes to shin. Straight leg step back. Down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, round forward. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Collarbones broad. Exhale, glide it back. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Reconnect, inhale. Reconnect, exhale. Good, on your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes and walk in short down dog. As you exhale, bend into your knees, open them wide, hollow your core, find your lily pad. 3 straighten and bend, or 3 full frog jumps. It's completely up to you. Keep the integrity in your fingers, elbows wrap back, shoulders elevate, and hollow your core. Let's go. Inhale, exhale, prepare. Let's go 1. Good, let's go 2. Last 1. Resist gravity, press the ground away. Breathe and believe, baby. You got this. Fold at the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, 1 more fold, good measure. Chair pose, bend your knees, sit low. And as you exhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Start to lower, lower, lower. Open your knees wide, sit down on your heels, but reach your arms forward. Find this opposite action. The reaching allows you to gently, boop, place your bum on the ground. Walk your feet forward, press down into them. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, curl down. Slowly, slower than you want to curl. Good. Low back gets on the ground, shoulders are up, hollow, lengthen tailbone, knitted ribs. Lift your legs, squeeze them together, spread your toes for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. We did 2 twice last time, right? 2. And 1, hug your knees into your chest. Whew, 5 seconds never felt so spicy. Cross your ankles, rock up and back. Get that momentum, use your core, and use the heart pulling through your thighs to give you a little bit of momentum. When you have enough, cross your ankles, step or float through your vinyasa. Crown of head lifting, heart inflating. Exhale, glides you back. Right leg lifts all the way up toward the sky. As you exhale, flex your right toes, come up on your left tippy toes. Tap, right wrist. Whoosh. Inhale up, this time exhale, heel to bum, knee to nose, right away. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Oop. Inhale, flip your front palm and reach forward like an offering. Big stretch here. Exhale, reverse. Look down at your back toes. Start to straighten your front leg and pivot. Right hand down, all 10 toes point towards the back, left hand up. Open twist. Beautiful. From here, press off of your back tippy toes to shoot your heart forward. You might want to walk your right hand out a bit and goal post your left arm. Good, so really finding this opening. Good, extend your left arm over your ear and then place your left hand down to frame your left foot. Right knee comes down. Straighten your left leg as you rock back a little bit and find your half split. Left toes flex toward your face. Inhale, scoop your heart forward like a halfway lift. And as you exhale, now bow down. Lead with your heart. Your heart wants to get to your big toe. We don't have a big rounded spine here. Press down into your left heel like you're trying to squish a little blueberry or like a little pea. And feel that light up the backside of your hamstring. Good, inhale, rebend, pick up your back knee and walk around to your right. Framing your right foot with both of your hands, rock onto your front heel. Press down this time, pull it up and back, three-legged dog, maybe three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. We are rocking and rolling today. Exhale, send it back. Left leg floats high, inhale. Exhale, flex your left toes up on your right tippy toes, tap left wrist with your toe. Good, inhale, back up. Exhale, heel to bum, knee to nose, round and curl forward, tiger curl. Step left foot to left thumb. Inhale, rise, crescent. Warrior two as you exhale. Inhale, flip your front palm and reach like an offering. Let that deepen your front leg. Exhale, reverse with that deepened front leg. Look back at your right toes, straighten your left leg, and pivot all 10 toes to the back. Left hand down, right arm up, open twist. From here, you might want to walk your left hand out to the left. Press off of your back toes to scoop. Scoop your heart toward the back of your mat and goal post your right arm. Like it's a wing, scooping up the back of your heart, elbow reaching for the back of your hip. Good, reach your right arm over your ear. And exhale, right hand comes down to frame your right foot. Place your left knee down. Straighten your right leg, find a half split, flexing your right toes to your face. Good, inhale, lengthen like a halfway lift. Exhale, bow forward and down. Allowing yourself the space here to wiggle around if you need. You don't have to be still. You're not made of stone. So kind of like get explorative, like you're an explorer of your physical body. What can you discover? What can you find? Where's that place that's like a little sticky? Can you find it and breathe there? Inhale, rebend, lift your back knee and crawl around to the front of your mat. Press into your hands, rock onto your front heel, pull your straight leg up and back, three-legged dog. Maybe three-legged chaturanga. Heart leads, elbows draw back. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, downward facing. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes. Gaze is forward, bend your knees, sit on your lily pad. 3 to 5 hops, you know what to do, we take it from here. Lock in. Breathe. We meet at the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, inhale. We love our chair. Up on the tippy toes, and as you exhale, lower. Open your knees wide, reach forward. This is the last one of these. Are you excited? Reach forward, sit your bum back. Walk your feet forward. You're doing amazing. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, round and curl. My sweat is dripping, the sun is out. What a good place to be. Thanks for being here with me. Once you get down, lift your legs. We're gonna go 10 since it's the last one. 9, 8, hollow your core. 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, energy. 3, 2, and 1, knees into your chest, give yourself love. Big hug, big squeeze. Cross your ankles, rock and roll, up and back. Up and back, really get playful, get light, you're warm, so use the muscles that are turned on. When you feel like you have enough momentum, you plant your hands, you step, you float. Nice and quiet. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, up and back. Right leg lifts, big breath in. As you exhale, step, try to step with a straight leg to your right thumb. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Take a moment here, pause and press off of your back toes, let that lift and scoop your heart forward and up. Good, really press here. Take one more inhale, and as you exhale, fly forward, find an airplane. Scoop your heart, lift your heel, and press through your standing leg. Good. From here, I want you to bend your left knee so that it's like your left foot is stepping on the ceiling. And then curl like a knee to nose, your left knee in. Reach your hands for the bottom of your left foot. So you're in like this teeny tiny tiger curl. Same action as us hollowing in our hollow body on the floor. So find like, imagine there's a wall behind you and you're pressing your low back in, you're hollowing. Balance. From here, keep your belly glued to your thigh as much as you can and start to straighten your left leg. And mine unglues a little bit, that's okay. Press your foot into your hand and pull your hand back into your foot. Suction your hip into the joint. Good, start to bend your standing leg and sit down, pistol squat. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Good, and if you're wobbly or need blocks, go ahead and use them. But if you're with me, sit your bum all the way down and reach your left leg up toward the sky. Good, as you inhale, curl your heart forward and up and really lengthen. So it's like our tailbone, our bum is sticking back, but our heart is spiraling forward. We're almost finding like a straightening back bending action here. Good, breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, we're gonna get up, but if you need a little leaven to get up here, you can use your hands, but if you don't, the key is pressing your left leg into your hands and then pulling your hands in to your foot. That creates a bind, a lock, and that will help you lift all the way up. I like to use my right arm for balance. See what works. Inhale, exhale, back up onto your heel. Good, now another inhale here, and as you exhale, we're gonna come back into our airplane. Lean forward, send your left leg up and back, heart lifts high. Stunning. Reach your arms forward, bend into your standing leg, and step all the way to the back of your mat. Inhale, rise for your crescent. As you exhale, pivot your toes to the left, Turn all the way around and place your hands down on the mat, framing your left foot. Good. Up on your back tippy toes, and then exhale, all 10 toes point to the left. Bend into your bottom leg, anchor your big toe, lift your left knee to the sky, side plank. Beautiful. Spiral your right bicep forward. Maybe you straighten your left leg up to the sky. Press your right hand and right foot away from each other, lift your hips. Heart spiraling up, maybe left arm over your ear. Look down where your left hand just was, and slowly start to step your left foot where your left hand went. Then left hand comes in front of left foot, half moon. Right arm up to the sky. Good work. Reach your right fingertips toward the sky, scoop your heart forward. You can stay here, you could start to bend into your back leg, reaching for your foot. Bound half moon. From here, kick your heel up and away. Scoop your heart towards the back of your mat. Find that curling action. And as you curl forward, you kick up, up, up. Without slingshotting, release your right foot. Both hands come down. Right leg to the sky, standing split, just for a few breaths. Maybe left hand to left calf. Inhale, find a halfway. Exhale, heart reaches toward the floor. And right leg reaches up and back and away from you. It doesn't have to be high, it's just up, back, and away. Good. Send your right foot back to the back of your mat, which is actually the front of your mat. And then walk your hands back around to the front. Framing your front foot, up on back toes, rock onto front heel. Pull your right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, glide it back. Left leg lifts. Exhale, straight leg tries to step through to your left thumb. Beautiful. Rise, crescent lunge. Press off your back tippy toes and let that scoop your entire body forward. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, lean forward, find airplane, floating your right leg up and back. Find a little cobra action in your spine, so muscles wrap around the spine. Your heart is lifting, squeezing inner thighs. Start to bend into your right knee, like your right foot is stepping on the ceiling. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to curl and round your right knee to your chest, reaching your hands for the bottom of your right foot. And just pausing here, finding that sensation, that curling, the hollowing, pulling your core and belly, your core and thigh close to one another. Good, from here, inhale, begin to straighten your right leg as much as you can. It could be a little bent too. Keeping this connection, hand to foot, foot to hand, and draw your right hip back into its socket. Good, bend into your standing leg and sit down. Pistol squat. Good, scoop your heart forward, extend right leg. Good work. And then sit all the way down onto your bum. Good, from here, find halfway lift. So stick your tail back and then scoop your heart forward and up. Hands pull into foot, foot presses away from hands. And it's just enough tension, right? It's effort and ease. So it might be a challenge, but it's not painful. It's not too much where you're losing control of your breath. It's a steady effort. Good, from here, find that lock, foot into hand, hand into foot, take an inhale. Exhale back into your pistol squat, lifting your bum up off the ground. If you need blocks or your hands on the floor, go ahead and use them. We're gonna transition into our airplane. So take an inhale, press through your left heel, right leg hovers back, airplane. Yes, so strong, good job. Reach your arms in front of you, bend into your standing leg, and step all the way back. Inhale to your crescent, exhale, pivot all 10 toes to the back, place your hands down to frame your right foot. Drop your left heel over toward the left, and point all 10 toes toward the right. Bend into your bottom knee so you can anchor your big toe, and then press and lift your hips and right knee to the sky, side plank. Good. Grip into your fingers, spiral your left bicep toward the back of your mat. Maybe you straighten your right leg. Spread your toes, maybe right arm over your ear. Stay with your breath. Step your right foot where your right hand would be. And then right hand in front of right foot, half moon. Float it open. Beautiful. Lift the top of your body, toes and fingers spreading wide. Less weight in your fingertips. If you'd like, bend into your left knee. Reach for your left foot for bound half moon. From here, kick your foot into your hand and your heel away from your bum, opening your left shoulder. And then scoop your heart to the back of your mat. Beautiful. Maybe there's a bend in your bottom leg, but you're still pressing down through your heel. Release your left foot. Standing split, both hands down, hips come square-ish. Right hand to the back of right calf, pulling up. Left hand diagonally out to the left. Inhale, find a scooping of your heart. Exhale, heart toward the earth. Left ball mound of your foot up to the sky and away from you. Really get long. How far away can you get your foot from your heart? And then step your left toes behind you. Walk your hands around to the left. Framing your front foot up on your back toes, rock, three-legged dog, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, glide it back. Breathe and settle. Step your left foot center and inhale your right leg up toward the sky. As you exhale, come up on your left tippy toes, flex your right toes to your shin, and step to your right thumb. Inhale, rise for your crescent. Exhale, airplane. Beautiful. From here, reach your arms forward, bend your left knee like you're stepping on the ceiling, and then just try and tap your outer right knee with your left knee. Shrimp squat, coming down halfway. Good. Inhale, back up. Ooh, exhale, curl left knee in, reach hands for left foot. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sit down for your pistol squat. Good work, everybody. Sit down. Heart to thigh, heart to toe. And as you exhale, come back up. Use the exhale to come into your airplane. Beautiful. Arms forward, send your left leg back, crescent lunge. Straighten your front leg, pivot, all 10 toes toward the left side of your mat. Keep your right toes here, turn your left toes to the back. Inhale, open your arms wide, reach back as you send your hips to the front of your mat, preparing for triangle. Left hand down, right arm up. You can always place your hand on a shin or the block. Scooping your heart forward and away from you. Little baby bend in your left knee, don't lock out your knee. Use the muscles. Beautiful. Extend your right arm over your ear. Bring your right hand down and turn all 10 toes to the back of your mat. Press into your hands, come up onto your back tippy toes, and send your left leg up. Three-legged dog, drop your forearms onto the ground. So right now you're in a three-legged dolphin. You can stay right here, squeeze your inner thighs together, press your elbows down and forward. If you'd like to go for forearm stand, option 1 is you just lift up and down onto your right toes. Option 2, you take little hops, pulling your right knee into your chest. And maybe you catch it, press the elbows down, squeeze everything in, right knee into chest, just like we've been doing. Hug it in, hollow body. Slowly come back down, pull your left knee into your chest, lift your right knee, tiger curl. Step your left foot back to your left thumb, and walk your hands all the way back around to the front of your mat. Beautiful. Take a moment here. Inhale halfway, and exhale, just fold over your front leg. Allowing yourself a moment. Pause, and walk your right foot over to your left wrist, dropping your right knee out to the right, half pigeon. Good, inhale, scooping your heart up, and as you exhale, just walk forward. Allowing yourself a short moment here to reconnect, stretching into your right hip, opening it up. Slowing down your breath. We're not here for long, but just a short regroup. Good, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes, take an inhale, and as you exhale, pull your right knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg up to the sky, and exhale, bend your right knee, flip your dog. You can always stay in three-legged dog if the flip doesn't feel good. Come back around, downward facing. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, straight leg tries to step to your left thumb. Inhale, arms reach up, crescent lunge. Exhale, fly forward, airplane. Reach your arms forward. Bend your right knee like you're stepping your right foot on the ceiling. And then start to bend into your left knee. Right knee trying to tap outside of your left knee, shrimp squat. Press it back up. Bent knee, inhale. Exhale, curl your right knee into your belly. Reach for the bottom of your right foot. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, pistol squat. Good, sit down. Toes go to the sky. Inhale, scoop your heart towards your toes. Exhale, use a little momentum, press through your left heel, airplane. All the way up and back, you've got it. Reach your arms forward. Send your right toes to the back of your mat. Crescent lunge. All 10 toes point towards the right now. Left toes stay where they are, right toes point towards the back, triangle. Arms reach open, hips go to the front of your mat, right hand goes to the back. And then right hand down, left arm to the sky. Beautiful breath in. Beautiful breath out. Extend your left arm over your ear. All 10 toes point to the back now. Up onto your back tippy toes. Rock onto your front heel. Pull three-legged dog. Drop your forearms down toward the earth. Three-legged dolphin. Good. You can either stay here, press your elbows down and forward, so important. Lift and elevate your shoulders. Or you hop, just baby hops, we're not kicking. The left knee stays into your chest. Press down, find lift, hollow core. Left leg down, lift your elbows, right knee to your chest. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Walk your hands back around to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Pause. Take a moment to breathe. Walk your left foot over to your right wrist. Half pigeon, left knee down. Right knee back behind you. Inhale, heart scoops forward and up. Exhale, bow down. Soften and release. This was a very quick moving practice, spicy, not much room for talking. So just know that wherever you're at, whether you loved it or it was a bit of a challenge for you, know that our practice is ever changing, and the more that we come back to our mat, the stronger we get. It never gets easier, but we get stronger, we get better. We learn more about ourselves, and we learn that we're stronger than we think we are. Slowly walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, tuck your back toes, take an inhale. Exhale, pull your left knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. You can stay here or you can flip. Slowly come on back over, downward facing dog. Up on your tippy toes, gazes forward, step or just a gentle hop to your bum. We made it. Send your feet out in front of you. Inhale, arms reach forward, heart lifts up. Exhale, curl your rib cage into your back body and start to lower down toward the earth. As you get down there, just take a moment to appreciate the floor. We'll take one bridge or one wheel. We've been doing a lot of hollowing, so just to even ourselves out, we'll do one of those. If you know you have wheel, you can go straight for it. Otherwise, start in bridge. Feet come close to your bum so that your fingertips almost touch or do touch your heels. Elbows press down beside the rib cage, palms spread wide like you're holding an orb. Inhale, lift your hips up toward the sky. Breathing into your front body like your rib cage is going up and back over your face. Option to stay here, or option to place your hands underneath your shoulders and lift into your wheel. Grip into your finger pads, don't forget about them, press down. You might want to dip your bum and then wrap the muscles around your spine before shooting your heart forward through your arms. Bridge or wheel, make sure you're breathing. Tuck your chin, come all the way down, upper, middle, low spine. Open your arms wide. Take your feet wide, and then let your knees drop over to the left, just gently. The hard work is done, you showed up. I'm so proud of you, this class was not easy. Come back to center, knees drop over to the right. Come back to center, give yourself one final hug, one final squeeze. Wrap all the love you have for yourself, for your loved ones, for your pets, for the world. Wrap it all in and give it to yourself for just this one moment. Feel that love for you. And then extend your legs long, extend your arms long. And deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh out. I'm proud of you. You showed up, you did the work. And hopefully by way of this practice, and by way of all the teachers that I've learned from and all the teachers that have come before me, all beings everywhere may be peaceful, happy, and free. And you're a part of that. Shavasana, take rest. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you enjoyed this class. Maybe you got to try some new transitions, or you just really got a good connection time with your body. If you like my classes, subscribe to my channel, share it with a friend so we can grow our community here on YouTube. And if you'd like to find me off of YouTube, my website is jrockyoga.com and my Instagram is @jrockyoga. You can find retreats, trainings, and all the ways that you can practice with me there. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time.